Well, I'm glad you're only going to say it once because it's factually incorrect. But here's the thing. I used to believe in the same exact lies that you currently believe in today. I'm Egyptian, and I used to look at Israelis as foreigners too. But then I realized it wasn't their perceived origin that was foreign to me. Like you and many others, I had internalized anti-Semitism. What felt foreign to me was that they had the ability now to be the masters of their own fate, something that my community doesn't currently have. And that internalized anti-Semitism was a byproduct of me believing the lies that my Palestinian friends told me. For instance, the lie that you just said about Israelis forcing people off their land. Not a single Arab was expelled or had to flee their land until they launched a genocidal war against the Jews. And up until then, it was actually Jewish people who were getting ethnically cleansed from cities like Hebron and Gaza. Now, I will say one thing. One person's mental illness is somebody else's worthwhile dream. And whether it was in Christian Europe, the Anglosphere, the Muslim Middle East, Jews were born into the circumstances of being second-class citizens wherever they were. That is, up until they reconstituted the State of Israel. Whether an Israeli person's grandparents were being persecuted in Russia, Baghdad, or Jerusalem for that matter, the story is the same. They are Jews and they are from Judea. They are indigenous. And that's all Zionism is. It is the belief that the Jews have a right to a state in their ancestral homeland. Now, maybe you still think that's mental illness. I don't. I think it would have been mental illness for the Jews to expect equality from the same people that castrated their men in Hebron, raped their women in Hebron, and killed their babies in Hebron. It would have been mental illness for the Jews to expect equality from the same people that helped send their brothers in Europe to the ovens. And I would have been mentally ill to continue supporting a cause that exists for one reason and one reason only: to destroy the only Jewish state. You see, there's really not much difference between the Arabs of 1929 Hebron and the Arabs of today. It's still the same anti-Semitic bloodlust, built off the same anti-Semitic lies, built off the same lack of accountability. So I'm glad that there are enough crazy Jews to tell the world, we're no longer going to be second-class citizens anywhere. We are going to be first-class citizens in a state of our own in our ancestral homeland. And to your last point about Abraham being born in modern-day Iraq, well, Yasser Arafat was born in Egypt, so you probably don't want to tug on that string, sweetheart.